Today, I want to go over 10 reasons why I believe the Canon C70 is still a great pickup here in 2026. So I have been using the Canon C70 for roughly 5 years now, and I could not be happier with the footage I'm getting off of the Canon C70. If you are looking to make that jump from mirrorless to the Canon cinema line, I do still think the Canon C70 is a great pickup, and it is going to give you plenty of years of use. So I came up with 10 reasons why I think the Canon C70 is actually still a great camera in 2026. So let's get into it. Hopefully that does not fall down. Okay, so the first reason I want to get into is the quality. The quality that is coming off of the Canon C70 in my eyes is still top notch, right? So you're shooting 4K. A lot of times if I'm shooting an interview, I'm shooting it at 24 to 30 frames per second. And when it comes to B-roll, I can bump that up to 60 frames per second. And I'm getting some beautiful slow motion, which is in 4K. I can throw it on my timeline and the footage really does look great. I also love the sensor that is on the Canon C70. It is an incredible sensor, and I don't think the image coming off looks that digitalized, right? It kind of has a filmic look because the sensor is giving you a little bit of a softer look. So when you are filming a human, or if you're out there filming in a landscape or you're walking through the woods, you know, it doesn't have that digital look to it. I think it has a very filmic look, and it does give you some natural looking grain, which I really love on the Canon C70. So my number one reason is obviously the quality coming off of the Canon C70. Honestly, don't let the quality hold you back on this camera, especially in 2026. I'm going to continue using the C70, and I don't see the quality dropping off anytime in the near future. Second, we are going to talk about the weight and the size of the Canon C70. So this is Canon's smallest cinema camera, which has built-in ND. For my work, I travel a lot, so I want to keep my gear as small as possible. And that is one of the main reasons I'm still using the Canon C70, because I can still throw it in a backpack with a couple of lenses, and it's very easy for me to carry on to a flight. Keeping that size down is really important to me. Coming in at number 3 is those built-in ND filters. If you've ever used a camera with built-in ND, you know it is a game changer. Not to have to put on a filter or put on a matte box really is saving you so much time on set or in your film shoot. I love having built-in ND because I could really dial it in to how much ND I want to allow, and it really allows me to shoot at low apertures. Number 4, the crop sensor. Yes, I know you did not expect this one on the list, but in my eyes, it is actually a benefit having a crop sensor on the Canon C70. And we know this is the main difference between the C70 and the C80 is that crop sensor. So when you have a crop sensor on your camera, you're able to use speed boosters. And with a speed booster, I can adapt my EF lenses and actually gain an extra stop of light. That means when I'm using my Canon C50 millimeter, I am actually shooting it at f1.2 instead of f1.4 as the lowest aperture. And this is awesome because a lot of times it's going to give you a little bit extra depth, and it is also going to allow you to let in more light. So again, having that crop sensor really is not a problem for me because I'm using a lot of lenses which I'm adapting to the Canon C70 anyways. Number 5 is color science. I absolutely love Canon's color science. I think their color looks the best when it comes to skin tones. It's generally a little bit warmer and kind of leans into those warm tones, and I think Canon just blew it out of the waters when it comes to their color science on their cinema lineup. All the tones look so natural, so to me, I think that is something very important to have in a cinema lineup, right? Because I don't want to spend extensive time color grading. I want to be able to take that footage and begin editing it right away with a simple LUT. So having Canon's color science and having those warm tones and those natural tones, which I really like for the style of shooting I go for, I think is awesome to have in the Canon C70. And I do think the color science is just a little bit better on their cinema lineup than their mirrorless lineup. You do get, in my eyes, some better dynamic range, and the fall off between the highlights and shadows generally looks better on the cinema lineup. Now coming off of this is number 6, and that is C-Log 2. So C-Log 2 is a dedicated log profile to the Cine lineup on Canon cameras, and I think to be able to get that on the C70, to have a camera this small and to be able to shoot C-Log 2 is incredible. I work a lot with C-Log 2 inside Premiere and also DaVinci Resolve, and in my eyes it is just a really easy log profile to work with. Number 7 is those lens options. So having the Canon C70 for 5 years now, I have adopted a ton of lenses to this camera and tested out a lot of different lenses, everything ranging from the Leica R lenses to the Canon FD lenses to Canon EF lenses to the Canon RF lenses, and even some cine lenses in there, which I have rented before. And I just love the way that I can adapt pretty much anything to the Canon C70. The 8th reason is autofocus. So I have been using the Canon C70, like I said, for roughly 5 years now, and a lot of times I am a one-man band, so a lot of times it's just me, and I really need to rely on autofocus, which is going to be able to keep up with the style of shooting that I am doing. So when I want to use autofocus, I have been using the RF lenses on the Canon C70, and I especially love the 15 to 35 from Canon. That lens pretty much lives on my camera, especially if I am doing some gimbal work or capturing some B-roll. And because I am a one-man band, I need to rely on some really good, really reliable autofocus, and I trust Canon for this. Canon has always been great at autofocus, and I haven't had any issues with the focusing. The 9th reason is the user experience. So I have been shooting Canon cameras ever since the Canon 60D, and I just really like the user experience when it comes to using a Canon camera. The Canon C200 was actually the first Canon cinema camera lineup that I did move up into, and from there I went to the Canon C70, and honestly the user experience is just the same, right? So as long as you have some experience using Canon, you're going to feel super comfortable when it comes to the menu layouts in the Canon C70. Okay, and that 10th reason is the built-in mini XLR inputs. And this is great because a lot of times I am using a shotgun mic, especially if I am doing an interview, and I love having the capability of running that shotgun mic into the camera and monitoring everything in one place. This way I don't have to have a separate recorder when it comes to monitoring my audio. And also within the C70's menu options, there are a lot of things you could do to the audio in order to enhance it and also monitor it. You can adjust the gain in this camera very easily with the back dials. Okay guys, so those are 10 reasons why I believe the Canon C70 is still an excellent choice out here in 2026. I hope you agree with those reasons. Also, the price on the Canon C70 right now is unbeatable. You can pick up the Canon C70 for, I believe, $3,500, which is an astonishing $2,000 to $3,000 off what its release price was. And I know a lot of people are pushing for that Canon C50, but if you want a camera which still has built-in NDs, also a lot of features which are saved for that cine lineup, I really do think you should look at the Canon C70. Now, will I be upgrading soon? I don't know yet. I might upgrade to the Canon C50. The thing that is holding me back is that built-in ND. So if I do pick up the Canon C50, I am going to use it mostly as a B camera, and I will probably still use my Canon C70 as my A camera. I think those two would make a dynamic duo, and honestly that might be the move. So guys, let me know if you think the Canon C70 is still a great choice out here in 2026. I'd love to keep this conversation going in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to my channel because you know it helps my channel grow. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll leave my handles up right here. You can also follow me over at Substack, which is colebalecki.substack.com, and over there I am posting a lot of behind the scenes with my Canon C70, so definitely want to check that out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.